Hey guys, welcome to Graphic Guy, and in today's video we're gonna be looking at how to set up your session in Adobe Photoshop, the difference between digital resolution versus print resolution. We're also gonna be taking a look at the differences of RGB and CMYK. So let's jump right in. Alright guys, we are in Adobe Photoshop 2021. We're gonna go ahead and create a new session. And we're just gonna, start with a generic 1000 by 1000 pixel document at 72 ppi. 72 ppi, guys, is for digital. This is for web-based social media. Anything digital, you want to set your session to 72 ppi. If you want to work with print, you set it to at 300. That's just how everything works in the Photoshop world. So 300 for print, any headshot photos, print work, and 72 for digital. So right now we're going to be working digitally, but I'm going to show you the difference between the RGB color mode and the CMYK color mode, and show you the difference as to what benefits in what situation versus the difference between printing and using it for digital. So we're gonna leave the color profile at don't color manage, and obviously we have the option to leave this horizontally or vertically and or horizontally. We could also choose a session for artboards, but we're not going to get into that in this video, most likely in the near future. But let's get straight to it. So click create, and here is our document window. Now I want to show you guys the difference between the RGB and CMYK. This is going to be a very kindergarten video for the starters, and whoever is a pro out there, it's a great reminder video. So let's go and open up a photo here, and we'll use this one. I think the colors really demonstrate real well in this demonstration. So you're not going to see much of a difference, but if we go to image mode and change this from RGB to CMYK, press OK in this little message here, you see a little bit of a change in the color here. I'm going to go ahead and press Ctrl Z, and this is RGB, this is CMYK. The program uses a different algorithm with print work. Photoshop just is smart enough to understand that, I'm going to be going out for print, so we're going to use this color algorithm for the CMYK color mode. And when you have a printer calibrated really good, things come out exactly how you see on screen. There are some calibration tools that you could use, like a spider, to calibrate your screen and get those colors precise. But for the most part, I think we are seeing flawless colors here. And remember, RGB is always for digital web stuff, social media, pictures you want to post on social media. And CMYK is going to be always for print, so keep that in mind. So this is a very short video, guys, on how to start your session and changing the color modes. So if you go to image, the color modes are going to be in the mode, and you could also change the image size over here and change your resolution as well. So make sure though, when you're changing things, that things are linked up. So when you change the width and the height, let's say the numerical values are basically connected. We could also go back to pixel based. So just type in your values here, but understand that once you type this value here, it's going to get a little bit the scaling of things are going to change, obviously. So work accordingly, and I could barely talk. Work accordingly, and you'll be saved by the end of the day, especially on tight deadline when they're asking for, hey, I want your photo to be resized. What is this? and we'll just leave it at that. So this is a very 101 step-by-step feature, but it will save you a ton of time in the working environment. Also, I would highly suggest, guys, before we leave today, when you change this to CMYK from RGB, I would highly recommend you guys to save 2 different files, only because the session cannot be reverted. It's going to be harder to revert back to RGB color mode when you're working with 50 layers, and so it's just going to change things a bunch, and you know, it's you're not going to be able to go back to RGB. It's just going to be a confliction of things in your workflow. It's going to be a huge confliction. I've been through it through practice. So save 2 different sessions, one RGB and one CMYK, but save it at the end of your session. So at the end, when you have all your layers, everything is said and done, and you're working, let's say, under RGB color mode, just save another session separately under CMYK. That way you could have one for print and one for digital. And I'm pretty sure that makes sense enough. This is Graphic Guy, and we're gonna say our goodbyes. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Alright guys, that sums up today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.